He told me that the world we live in is merely a simulation in his world, created by people from another world called developers. These men and women using an advanced machine known as a personal computer. Ladies and gents, welcome back to the channel. I hope you had a good weekend. Today I decided to hop into a couple of servers and completely break the fourth wall in roleplay. Yes, I crafted the perfect way to both break a server rule whilst not actually breaking a server rule. I'm here to preach to the people that they are in fact inside a video game. Subscribe if you enjoy, as we are on the road to 10,000 subscribers. Thank you.
Hey, is this your horse?
What?
Is this your horse?
I don't have a horse, sir.
Oh. Huh.
Is it your horse?
Nope. I just heard some crashing, I turned around and there is a dead horse here.
Sir, did you shoot the horse?
No, I didn't shoot the horse.
You can be honest with me, I'm not gonna tell nobody.
I'm a senior deputy, I didn't shoot the horse.
You ain't a senior nothing. What do you mean senior deputy? Come on.
What are you talking about?
You gotta be what, 17 years old? Come on. Your daddy a cop?
29.
Oh, I'll stand corrected.
I'm Senior Deputy Mateo Cortez out of Armadillo.
You a long way from Armadillo, boy. Well, what you gonna do about the horse?
Probably leave it.
You gonna leave it here?
Dogs need to eat, don't they?
Ba-na-now-now. The aura on that 12-year-old boy is unreal. Honestly. Shout out to that miner. Big up. Stop the bus! Stop the bus!
Howdy.
Hello there, sir.
You wouldn't by chance have seen a wagon on fire going by, did you?
No, sir, I saw nothing of the sort. I don't suppose you're here for my story?
What's going on, Bobby, sir?
Well, I come with grim tidings. I wish to exclaim publicly to the people of the news I've discovered. It will rewrite the history books, my friends.
What was the discovery?
Well, you must wait for the speech to hear that. It is of utmost importance. The world changes today with the information I have discovered.
Yet you won't tell us.
I will tell you. I'm just
waiting.
waiting for, you know, some form of audience.
I would say you've got 4 people, and at least one of those is a sheriff, and the other 2 are marshals. So, I mean, of any audience you could have, I'd say you got some of the very much most influential of the people.
Excellent. That's great. Let me hop up on this bench here so I'm not in the way of the tram. And you may all hear my story. Hear ye, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here to spread a piece of information which will shape history. Quite possibly the most world-altering knowledge that a human mind will struggle to even comprehend. Yes, you heard me right, ladies and gentlemen. In about 2 minutes, all of you are going to think me a crazy man. But I can promise you with a firm hand on my heavy heart that every word I utter is truth. You have no choice but to accept and do with what you will. 2 nights ago, in the midst of the dark and gloomy night, I was camped out by a fire out in the plains of West Elizabeth, when I was visited by something I first assumed was not of this world. It looked like you or I, but much different. It was sharper, it was clearer. This being sat with me by my fire and it spoke to me. It spoke in the same language you and I are speaking right now, but a much more direct version. There was less class, no grandness to his voice, nor was he very articulate. He told me that the world we live in is merely a simulation in his world. That the very towns and landmarks that we've known about our entire lives here are handmade by the men and women of his world, inspired by locations from his world. He said they go by the name developers. And they sit at a desk and have something called a personal computer, which is an incredibly advanced piece of technology that he described to me as a big mechanical brain, faster than any telegram operator we've seen and sharper than the best accountant in St. Denis. This machine can store more information than a whole library and fetch it quicker than a stallion. With it, they can write letters without ink and even display moving pictures clearer than anything we could imagine. But it's not over yet, hear ye. In his world, the life we live is a distant memory to them, and in their world they use these magical picture boxes to step into entirely different worlds. He said that the gun-slinging cowboy era of 1899 is merely a fantasy to them. So our world is a simulation, developed...
Wait, before you continue your speech...
This guy just fully interrupted my beautiful Shakespearean speech to say, "Our server's not based in 1899, it's based in 1890. Fucking nerd.
What year do you think it is?
Dunno, mate. I haven't seen the paper recently, and I've been out in the wilds for a long time.
Okay, I'm just interested in the reference to 1899.
Maybe you should get interested in going outside and getting some bitches, Maybe you should get interested in that.
Because that's in the future.
Oh, well. Easy mistake
By
to
about
make,
9
sir.
years.
Either way, he said that our world was developed by these men of the future to step into and experience our lives. They use buttons and levers to control a gunslinger in our world from the comfort of their desks and couches. What I say is true, ladies and gentlemen. The world we hold so dear is merely a manifested and man-made simulation inside of this mechanical brain, and we are specifically programmed to not know this information. And if you don't hear from me again, you need to know that it is because whatever higher powers are watching over us do not want us to know this, and they would silence anyone who tries to put an end to it. It's true, ladies and gentlemen. All of you, all of everything you're looking at. It's not as real as we thought. You think me crazy already, don't you?
I probably have far more... I was going to say I might have a lot more words I could go with than just crazy, but can I ask your name?
My name is Timothy Truth, sir.
That's honestly not surprising.
A name God bestowed upon me, and it is my duty to follow him and spread the word of undeniable fact.
Not the word of God or anything like that.
No, I care not for his writings. I care only for the future and the truth, not the past.
Well, I think you need to change what writings you care for, sir.
Why is that?
Judgment Day. Marshall,
I couldn't.
we allowed to lock up crazy people.
No, not quite.
He doesn't seem.
We don't have a penal code for the crazies.
Do I seem
No.
crazy, sir?
He
Be
doesn't
honest.
seem dangerous.
No.
Yeah,
David.
I was
Seems
gonna
like he's
say
lost his mind.
I will lock up somebody if I feel like they're a danger.
I don't.
This man has lost his marbles.
Okay,
don't
consider the
intend on-
possibility
His
that what I
cheese
say
has
might
slid off
be
his
true.
cracker.
You don't intend on hurting yourself or other people, do you?
No, but I will
Okay,
question why
then
you
he's
find it
fine.
so easy to believe in a god and those scriptures when there's no solid proof behind those, but not my words? Words of truth?
Well, that's a question Dallas will have to answer. I
But here's the thing, though, is while I may not be the biggest believer of it, the Bible and God, there's at least a book, a physical item I can read. What you're saying, it's just you saying things. I have literally nothing that.
So
even
if
in
I
book
write
form
them
that I
down
can
for
read.
you, perhaps you'd be more likely to believe it.
Not from you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be in his boat there, fella. See, I'm not
Appeared.
gonna lie, because when you started talking, I thought you were talking about God coming down and speaking to you.
No, this is
But
more
then,
than
Then you
God.
lost me when you started talking about this. What did you call it? A computer?
Maybe our God is merely a simulation too.
And at least with other religions, there's, thousands of years worth of archaeological texts and.
Is it so hard to believe? Have you not been to the moving pictures? Imagine if with buttons and levers you could control something on the display, on the pictures.
Oh, I'm sure you could.
So you're telling me you can
But it's
move
not
a picture
sentient.
around?
I'm saying these people, they live in a more peaceful time and they use this technology to experience times like these, more trying times, more dangerous times for themselves.
But it couldn't think.
If that was the case, I feel like we would be able to pick these people out.
Yeah.
If they were so far advanced into the...
I have so many concerns with your entire speech to the point that I'm going to say, please don't tell anybody any of that speech for
What do you
so
mean?
many reasons.
You're trying to silence me?
Sir, you don't even know what year it is.
In this situation, I am actually trying to silence you. Because
Sir,
it's
do you
stupid
think
and I don't
yourself
want
a
that spreading.
gunslinger or a cowboy?
He is the Marshal of New Haven.
I'm a marshal.
Believe it or not, sir, you're not a
My
marshal.
job.
If this simulation is true, then you're probably a fat, sweaty man living with his mother. You never know. Any of us.
Wow.
Well, let's go around the corner and I'll show you a fat, sweaty man who lives with his mother.
Sorry, say again, sir. I
So,
couldn't hear. The other guy was talking.
Let's go around yonder and I'll show you a fat, sweaty man who lives with his
Marshal, I
mother.
think it would be
Oh,
wise
you know
to
one
put
round
him
there?
in the, at
I
least
sure
the
do.
Blackwater cells until
Listen,
we
listen.
can sort
I
this
meant
out,
not
get
to
the
offend. I was
doctors to
merely,
examine him.
thinking of
I
extremes.
would advise that.
I believe the
I'm sure you were.
conversation may be over.
Very well then. But as a man before you, I've committed no crimes. So I don't know why this man here seems to want to take me over yonder. There's simply no need, sir.
With, I'm just looking at the law book.
There's no need to look at the law book. If you've got to look at the law
yonder
book,
behind me.
if you have to look at the law book to try and find something to book me for, I've not done anything and you want to arrest me. If you ever find yourself looking at someone who hasn't clearly committed a crime and you want to arrest them, you've got a problem. Oh, there we go. You've been permanently banned for breaking immersion and saying people are potentially fat people behind a screen. Oh my god. Hear ye, hear ye. Ladies and gentlemen, gather round and bring your friends, for in just a moment I will reveal a truth so profound that it will shake the very fabric of our understanding. This being told me that our world, our towns, our landmarks are nothing more than a simulation created by people from another world called developers. These men and women using an advanced machine known as a personal computer have handcrafted everything we know. This machine, faster than any telegram operator and sharper than the best accountant in Saint Denis, can store entire libraries and display moving pictures with incredible clarity. But there's more. To these developers, our world is a distant memory. They step into through magical picture boxes. Our lives, our struggles are merely entertainment, controlled by buttons and levers from their desks and couches. The cowboy era of 1899 to them is just a game. What I say is true, ladies and gentlemen, and we are programmed to remain unaware. And if you don't hear from me again, know this: the powers that control our reality will silence anyone who dare reveals the truth. Everybody, my name is Moon Robertson, and what I say here is undeniable fact, and you will have to accept it sooner or later. Thank you for listening.
Whatever you're on, it very well possibly could change the world, but I think there are more truths for you to find down in Saint Denis if you're interested.
Jesus, speak up. I can't hear ya.
No, I'm not gonna sit here and yell at you.
Let's use our outside voices. Whoa. What's your horse, buddy? You know, if we live in some kind of simulation, any of us could be being controlled by these people. You, me, her, miss. You know, are you some kind of cowboy? Some kind of, what are you?
What am I?
Yeah, are you what's your occupation? What do you do in your life?
I'm an undertaker.
Are you an undertaker, or are you, you know, like a fat, sweaty woman and living in her mother's basement? You don't know.
Oh.
We could all be...
You're right.
Is
I
that gun
don't
even
know.
real? Is that gun even real? I don't know what to believe anymore.
You don't need to shoot him.
Yeah,
It's
calm down.
interesting. It's fun.
It's a fact. And you can shoot me, but, you know, these words, they were said. And
I was once
It's
a fat, sweaty
blasphemy!
woman.
I didn't mean it to offend you. I'm just this.
No, no. I once was a fat, sweaty woman.
Oh,
And then I tried a new drug called Azempia, and I lost all the weight.
is this
Yes,
guy?
he
Is this
he
guy
did
talking to
say
me?
that he did say that you could shoot him.
I don't
That is
speak sign
totally fair.
language. Sorry, I don't speak sign language. What did he say?
Oh, I don't know. I don't speak sign language either.
Oh,
He did say that we could shoot him.
who said?
You did, sir.
I said you could shoot me.
Yes.
I think I meant it more to imply that everything here could be a simulation. You know, this could all be this little gnome guy. This guy, he could be
Gnome
being
guy.
controlled by one of these people.
Nah, his life is fucked. Leave him alone.
This guy with the weird fucking Indian accent, he could be fake. We don't know. How can we escape this simulation and be free?
Shall we find a way?
F8 QUIT muscle.
What do you want about? Yeah, why is everybody here wearing fucking goofy ass masks, bro? Like, what are
Maybe we are
these?
not wearing any mask. Maybe it's just a simulation in your head.
Shit, man. How many layers are there to this? You're right. So if I have free will, like, I can just do this? Fuck that bitch.
You hit me. Oh.
I think you fucked the wrong
I
bitch.
can just choke the bitch
Oh.
out. Hey! Hey!
She smells like
He
shit.
just
This is coming from me. Yes, you have free will. You don't got freedom of consequences, of course, but I mean, you could theoretically do anything you want because you think it.
that's all the simulation is.
Whoever programmed you skipped over the accent.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my.
What are you doing with that, bro? Jesus.
Testing it. If it still works.
Yeah, I got one of those too, Buster. So watch yourself, all right? We can all have a little fuck about with those, can't we? But there's no need.
True that.
It's just childish, yeah?
Interesting. So you're telling me when this fella right here in the mask told me I smell like wet dog and shit, you know, it's his own insecurities and it doesn't mean anything?
Yes, it's him. It's whoever's controlling him is trying to make him seem, you know, like he should be feared and respected when actually he could just be some like fat basement-dwelling mingus that doesn't ever go outside. Any of these people, like that dude that keeps doing sign language and shit, man. That guy could just be like some fat dribbling drongo,
I think he's talking about you.
just sat in a pool of his own sweat and like fucking dirty plates and whatnot.
I think.
Why are you hitting me for, man? Jesus. We're trying to discuss the possibilities of the extent of this, what I've told you guys today. There's no need to get offended. What happened to you? Are you a mute? What's he saying? I don't know this fucking sign language.
He said he lost his ability to speak.
Nah, I bet he's just got social anxiety. Yeah, that's why he wears the mask and, like, doesn't talk. So what is this red gang called anyway? Oh, and this purple one. We've got two gangs. Are you guys friendly gangs to each other? Or are you guys, like, at war?
Who's
Friendly.
bringing up the word gang?
Come on. Come on. Don't give me that. Oh, we're all trigger happy and wearing the same mask. You're a gang. Why are we doing all that?
And now you're insinuating that we're all trigger happy.
Oh. You're right. I don't know.
I've been pushed over by, like, all of you had guns out earlier when I made a fucking reference to that tall woman over there. Can I shoot him? Can I shoot it? 3 of you had guns on me. You're trigger happy, right? I've seen it firsthand. I've got primary research. Oh, and there she is, jogging along behind you with 2 pistols out. Again, I'm not insulting you. I'm just asking you questions, and I'd rather we just have them answered without the bullshit, you know?
Oh, sorry, I couldn't care less. I'm going over here.
Ah, fucking aura points to that. And they said I was talking crazy, right?
I don't know, man. I just live here.
She sounded like she was on some hard drugs, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Watch your mouth.
Sorry, what? Say again.
Watch your mouth.
Watch what you say about her.
Watch my mouth. Oh, what, did I say something wrong?
Is he El Stupide?
What? A stupid eh?
Not smart.
Oh no, I'd say just above average probably. Why?
You don't act it.
I wasn't insulting her. Is she not on drugs?
No, she's not.
All right. Well, my apologies then. You never know. There's a lot of people on the old opium around these parts. And you guys, you don't exactly dress like the most sane people.
You ever heard the phrase, don't judge a book by its cover?
No, I'm not. I'm judging a person by their outfit and how they're speaking. That is something everybody does every day.
That would be a lot.
Anyway, yeah, I didn't mean to offend anyone. I was just saying she was talking about rules and stuff like that. I don't know. Did anyone else understand what the fuck she was talking about? Did she mean like your gang rules? Bible laws? Or like, love your neighbor and love yourself and whatnot?
No, it's like kind of a different thing around here.
Well, I'm not really the religious type, so I guess I'm not read up on the Bible.
Oh,
Oh, they got me.